talking out the side of your neck. Talking out the side of your neck. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Lionel, class of 2009, back with another episode of PV versus everybody. And super excited about this show this evening. Happy for all you've joined on. If you're interested in jumping on the calling line, as you see already, right? I know you see it rolling on the bottom of the screen, 346-248-774-7799, right? If you want to call in, right? But we got an exciting show this evening. You know what I'm saying? It's PV versus everybody, right? Everybody. And tonight, it's PV versus Scotty and the Parrots. So you didn't know about the Parrots. See, you know about Scotty, but you didn't know about the Parrots. And so tonight, we're going to talk about the Parrots. All right, we're going to talk about the Parrots. But let me cue this up so you can understand why we're here this evening, because some of you may not be understanding why we're here tonight. What is the purpose? Why are we talking about PV versus Scotty and the Parrots? So I want you to recognize the challenge that has been laid out before us in PV Nation. So,
well, Lionel Mosley Jr., I got some truth for you. How about this? Since y'all support so much, right? Since y'all support so much, how about this? If you get to 1,000 subscribers by this time next Friday, I'll pay you $100. Since y'all support so much, listen, this is easy money. I'm not asking you to show up for a football game. I'm not asking them to buy a ticket. I'm asking for them to support you. I'm asking for them to support you. Since we support, we PV, who knows? We support, right? You at 300. Now, unless PV ain't graduating nobody in the last 10 years, this should be easy money. And it's not even a bet that you got to give me anything back. It's just me saying this. Get to 1,000 subscribers by next Friday, and I'll give you $100.
Oh, he say, get to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm going to give you $100. And I say, you know what? That's a great challenge. But at first I was thinking, like, man, I could use that money. I could take my wife out on a nice date. I know she would enjoy that. I know she would like that. But I said, why would I do that? You know what? I'm going to take that $100 and put it toward a more worthy cause. Okay. I'm going to put it toward a more worthy cause. And we're going to talk about that cause this evening, but you got to hold on for a second, right? Because we can't run to how we're going to use that $100, because we're going to take that and we're going to put that in the offering or in the donation plate for something big, for something major for PV Nation. But you got to hold on for a second, because we're going to talk about it a little bit later. But before we get to that, we got to talk about these Parrots, all right? We got to talk about the Parrots first before we get into how we going to use this $100 donation that Mr. Offscript himself is going to drop in the collection plate, okay? But first and foremost, before we get into it, right, we got to talk about this. Listen. You got something. You got two words that we're dealing with tonight, right? We really got two words that we're dealing with tonight. The first word is facts, right? The first word is facts. I want y'all to follow me, right? We're talking about two things. We're talking about facts, and the second word we talk about is settle. Facts and settle, right? These two different things, but you got to follow me. You got to walk with me, right? We're gonna break this thing all the way down. All right. Number one is facts, and the second word is settle. Second word is settle. But let's talk about facts, right? Let's talk about facts. Let's talk about the first thing, right? Because what is fact? Because Mr. Offscript himself said the Bible tells us that the truth shall make you free, and it's gonna make you free. Listen, PV Nation, the truth is gonna make you free, and tonight we're gonna free you. Anybody who has any chains on them from the everybody's, all right, from all the everybody's, because listen, you must understand that it's us versus everybody. All right. And so some of you may have chains on you from the everybody's, but tonight we're going to release you from those chains. And the first way we're going to do that is we're going to talk about facts. We're going to talk about some facts. What you might say, well, what is facts? Listen, the truth about events as opposed to interpretation. You know, in the word of God, I know you good Christian people be going to church. Listen, in the word of God, it says, do not rest the scriptures for your own private interpretation. And let me tell you, sometimes these parrots out here are out here squawking their own private interpretation. Oh, yes, they are. Listen, they talking about what they consider to be truth, but this truth is not facts. Sometimes things that we consider truth is not the truth. And I'm going to explain and tell you tonight. Listen, the truth about events as opposed to interpretation. That's what people doing out here. They just interpreting stuff, right? All this stuff you hear about 12 this, 12 that, that's just interpretation. But let me help you to understand something. See, our good friend Scotty understands. He understands kingdom. See, 12 is the number of the kingdom. All right? And that's what we're building over here at PV. We building a kingdom. All right? That's what we're building right now. But listen to the second part of this definition. A truth known by actual experience or observation. And let me tell you, the thing I hate about parrots is they ain't got no experience and they got no observation. Oh, they just be talking. They just squawking and just repeating whatever they owners say. Whatever it is that they're told, they just repeat that information because that's what they do. They parrots. Listen, you can't really get too mad at parrots because that's what parrots are built to do. All they do is repeat stuff that they have no actual information about. They ain't got no actual observation and they have no actual experience. They just be talking. I want y'all to understand out here because tonight, listen, we about to free you tonight. Listen, we talking straight facts tonight. If you ain't get facts at no other time, you about to get facts. And let me tell you, PV Nation, these facts is about to free you. Some of y'all may still be chained up by all these everybody's out here, but listen, don't let these everybody's get your mind off the reality, off actual experience and actual observation. And we're going to talk about that tonight. Listen, we are about to talk about that tonight because listen, there's some pairs. And I want you to understand, see, some of y'all don't know. Some of y'all may have heard of Scotty. Some of y'all may check him out. Some of y'all may not like him. But listen, however you feel, it doesn't matter. But listen, I want you to understand, you may not know that he has started his own band school. You guys didn't know. He has his own band school. See, y'all might know. See, his wife loves Southern, and he been hanging out with a gentleman every Monday that goes to this school that's really still trying to figure out what color blue they're gonna choose. You feel me? He just been hanging out with him for so long. He started to believe, you know what? I can start my own band school too. And so he has started his own band school. He has a boy band, and he got his own marching 100. All right. And they be all in the field doing field shows. See, I was worrying, like, how can Scotty be talking about bands and field shows? Y'all didn't know he started his own band. That's the problem. Y'all didn't know he started his own band. I did. He got his own band school now. And all these parrots have joined the school. And so he got some parrots that's a part of the big band. They do the field show, right? They out there, trying to spell letters, you know what I mean? You don't even know what the letters is making up, right? It don't matter, right? You got some other ones, they part of the actual band. They're part of the traveling band, right? You know what I'm saying? It's Scotty and the Parrots, all right? And listen, let me show you some of these parrots. Let me show you some of these parrots. Listen. Some of these parrots out here, right? Some of these parrots out here. Oh, you know this is a parrot. Oh, this is one of the parrots. Listen, don't be mad at parrots because that's what they do. All they do is they repeat what they owners be talking about. That's all they do is repeat. See, Scotty is up here. He is addressing the band. He's telling them, listen, it don't matter what you do. I don't care what you do. Just come back to the mic. I don't care what dance you do. I don't care what kind of groove you got going on. Just make sure you come back to the mic. All right. And all these parrots is in obedience. All right. All these parrots is in obedience. Look. Mr. Mike, I don't travel out of Mississippi Read. Mr. Mike, I don't travel out of Mississippi Read. Looks exactly how it does during games. And I'm sure he knows from actual experience or observation. But the reality is they don't know. They just parrots. But you can't get mad at parrots because all they know how to do is stand in the background and just sing. You can't get mad at the parrots, all right? So don't be mad at the parrots for parroting because that's all they know how to do. All they know how to do is repeat stuff that they've heard. They ain't got no actual observation. They ain't got no actual experience at all whatsoever. But today, we about to talk, and we're about to talk. We are about to talk and realize the reality because we know. Listen, I know the truth. I got the facts. And we're gonna break down the facts for all these pairs. Listen, let me just run it one more time. That's all they do. Dancing in the background. That's all these pairs do. Listen, they don't got no facts, no experience, no actual observation. And like I said in my post, it's the people at PV that's talking about what they know. Now, how you think somebody from another school gonna be able to tell me more about my school? That don't even make sense, right? But see, some of y'all are out here believing these everybody's in these internet streets. You don't understand. You don't know yourself, man. You gotta know yourself, king. You gotta know yourself, queen. You out here just taking whatever anybody say as facts and as truth, and now you running with a narrative. But let's talk about it, right? Let's really talk, right? We gonna talk facts today. Let's talk real facts, hard facts. Last year, we talking about attendance, right? We talking about attendance. We're gonna talk about attendance. We're gonna talk about attendance. Look, last year we averaged 7,290 fans, supporters in attendance every game, every home game, right? Last year, 7,290, right? Now listen, walk with me because we breaking everything down. We talking facts today. We about to talk some real facts today. In 2022, you see I got two numbers up there. 10,876 was the number of our attendance in the 4 games, right? That was our 4 home games we had. That was the attendance number. The reason I got 8,701 is because, see, we had a game that was not recorded. Oh, we had a game that was not recorded. Now, whose fault is that? That's our fault. That's the university's fault. That's the athletic department's fault. So the Alcorn game, if you look, it says it's 0 in attendance. And so, listen, me being an honest individual, I said I'm gonna have both of these numbers here. We have in 4 games, the numbers we got 10,876. But now I counted 0 for the Alcorn game. And I said, what would be the attendance if we said nobody came to the Alcorn game? Now I know that's not reality, but it's just for the sake of, hey, this is the end all be all. 8,701. Now 2021, see, this is the year that people be talking about. This is the year. This is where all the narratives and stuff come from. In the year 2021, we averaged 5,000 individuals. That number's low. 2019, 6,364. This real hard facts. We're talking facts now because I'm bringing it to the doorstep. 2018, 8,655 was the number. In 2017, 8,446 was our attendance number for the 4 home games we had. Now, you see the 17,000 there because if you look at the FCS numbers, it says Prairie View was ranked number 8 that year in total attendance at 17,803. And that was kind of shocking. I'm like, that's kind of catching me off guard. Why is it listed at 17,803? And I realized that they counted the State Fair Classic as a home game that year. And listen, Dallas is definitely a home game for us. I keep telling people that. That's an away game for Grambling because Dallas is definitely a home base. That's a home game. But I said, I'm not going to count the State Fair Classic because, hey, listen, people consider that a neutral site game, even though it's a home game for us, but they consider it a neutral site game. So I said the average that year was 8,446. And in the year 2016, which was the first year of the stadium, you see the big number, 12,194. 12,194. And now, what is that? What is this 7 year? Listen, this is a 7-year span we're looking at right here, right? What was the average throughout all this time? Because see, listen, I'm telling you, right? To some of y'all about to be free tonight from the foolishness and from the banter and from the Parrots, right? It's just gonna see when you know the truth, stuff can't bother you when you know the truth. All right, when you know the truth can't bother you. The average for those 7 years, I got these 2 numbers. You say, why the 2 numbers? I had the 2 numbers because if we consider we're gonna count that Alcorn game in 2022 as 0, or are we gonna count it? Are we going to just exclude that game, right? So that's where the 2 numbers come from. So if we count it as 0, that's 8,107 in attendance every home game. That's the average for the last 7 years. 8,418 if, right, we don't include that Alcorn game. So listen, you can do what you want. You can take the number you want, right? But I'm just giving you the facts, right? So 8,000, over 8,000 fans a game. Now, we talking about facts right now, right? So I don't want you to rush and get ahead of yourself. Because we say we're talking about 2 words today. We're talking about facts and we're talking about settle. But look, we focused on facts right now. So I want you to know that in all these years, listen, we're talking about 130 FCS, 130 FCS schools. Now, at the top should be Prairie View A&M University. I just want you to realize that. But I'm just giving you facts right now. In 2023, that attendance put us at number 50. That attendance put us at number 50 in attendance. Out of all FCS programs, we were number 50, right? In 2022, again, we got the 2 numbers here, so you understand. If we just count the 4 home games that we had the numbers for, we're number 18. If we counted at 0, we were at number 36. That's counting that Alcorn game that nobody went to the Alcorn game, right? We know that's not reality. 2021, number 69. Definitely a little lower. You don't like to see that. In 2019, we were number 64 in the nation out of 130 schools. 2018, we're number 35 in the nation. In 2017, we were number 38, right? Because I told you they had us listed at 8, but listen, we're not counting the State Fair Classic game. I'm talking about true home games at Prairie View, right? Not the away home game in Dallas. And in 2016, we were number 18. Now, if you're talking about if we average this out over the last 7 years, I want you to realize this places us as a top 40 FCS program when it comes to attendance. So it's the top 40. Top 40 FCS attendance. Because see, y'all out here believing that ain't nobody attending the games. Y'all out here letting people telling y'all that ain't nobody supporting. Y'all out here believing and parroting. Some of y'all done joined Scotty's band. Some of y'all done enrolled at the band school. Oh man. Some of y'all done enrolled at the band school and believe that ain't nobody out here supporting. That ain't nobody out here attending games. But yet, the facts say that over the last 7 years, we've been a top 40 FCS programs in terms of attendance. Oh, but listen. Oh, Tony, yes. Oh, Tony, you are getting somewhere right now. See, the problem is y'all are listening to Hero Sports. And listen, it's not their fault. It's not the NCAA's fault that we report information wrong and incorrectly. Oh, that's not their fault. We can't blame them for that. But the reality of the situation is all them numbers is false. And over the last 7 years, we have been a top 40 FCS program in terms of attendance. See, this is the facts. This is actual experience and actual observation. Unlike those people who have never come to your stadium, who have never been at Panther Stadium, who've never drove into Prairie View, Texas, who've never come up 290, but y'all gonna let them tell y'all all y'all want to tell y'all. And listen, it's fun. That's what it's supposed to be. Hey, man, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. But listen, king, listen, queen, you got to know yourself. You got to know yourself. You got to know who you are. And you are right now, without we have no other conversation yet. We're talking about just right now, you are a top 40 FCS program in terms of attendance out of 130 schools. That's what you are right now today. That's what you are right now today. I'm being facts. See, you keep saying ain't nobody at the game and you lying. I don't care if you're alumni. I don't care when you graduated. You ain't talking facts. The facts are we are a top 40 FCS program in terms of attendance. Now, we're talking about 2 words, but focus right now because I know y'all want to be in the chat talking crazy. Focus. We're talking about facts. We're talking about facts. Now, listen, let's go a little more depth. That means in 5 out of the 7 years, based on all these numbers we just talked about, in 5 out of the 7 years, we have had a top 50 average as far as attendance across all FCS programs over the last 7 years. Over the last 7 years, 4 of those years, we've had top 40 numbers in terms of FCS programs. Top 40. In 2 of those 7 years, we've been a top 30 program. A top 30 program. And 1 out of those 7 years, we've been a top 20 program. Now, how y'all gonna tell me people not supporting? That don't even make sense. That sound crazy. Y'all are crazy. And if y'all are out here parroting that nonsense, you tripping. See, you gotta know yourself, king. You gotta know yourself, queen. You gotta know yourself. And listen, if I'm dropping facts, then first of all, I need y'all to subscribe to the channel. Y'all need to subscribe to the channel. Because we out here spitting facts right now, and we about to free PV Nation from the bondage they've been in. I give Scotty something. He spit some facts, right? He's talking about when you come out of Egypt, when you come out of slavery, right? Some of that old mentality is there. But today we about to free PV Nation and understand you can't listen to the everybody's because the everybody don't know nothing. They just parroting. They just talking. But listen, it goes deeper. It goes deeper, king and queen. King and queen. Listen, it goes deeper. Let's keep it moving. Let's talk about a couple programs. Oh, we're not done yet. Let's talk about a couple programs. See, you will allow people to make you feel however you want to feel, and you will repeat that foolishness as if it's true. But let's talk some facts. Bethune-Cookman University, SWAC school. I wonder what their average attendance has been over these last few years. Oh, I just want 6,145. Oh, that is the facts. That is the facts. But I have not heard of anything about their 10 fans, about their 8 fans, about their 12 fans. Hey, listen, it is what it is. Hey, people, listen, I love it. Create it right, put it out there. It's funny. But king and queen, I'm talking to you right now. You going to be out here parroting that foolishness as if it's true. But I don't hear nothing about Bethune-Cookman. 6,145. But I am not done yet. Oh, no. See, we have another school, a SWAC school on the west side. Arkansas Pine Bluff. That's another SWAC school, right? What has been their average over the last few? Oh, 7,312. Now, is that less or is that more than 8,107 or 8,418? Please, somebody tell me, because I know you are some good HBCU graduates out here. Is that more or is that less? You let me know. But yeah, you out here, king and queen, letting everybody and anybody tell you something about you, and you repeating that foolishness as if it's true. Oh, and listen, we all laugh at it. I laugh at it. It's fool. It's cool, right? But I need you to know that when you laugh at it, you understand it is false and it's not true. We talking facts right now. Oh, we talking facts. Oh, let's keep it going though, because I know you probably know of a school here. I know you probably know of a school here. Oh, I know you probably have heard of this school. Oh, I know you heard of a Davis Richard. I know you've heard of a Trey Oliver. I know you've heard of a school saying, hey, this is probably the best football team in the last few years. Oh, you've heard it. I know you know what I'm talking about, right? But now, this school, I wonder what their average has been over the last few years. Oh, is that 7,953? Oh, is that more or is that less, HBCU graduate, than 8,107 or 8,418? You let me know. Because y'all say ain't nobody out here supporting. Y'all say ain't nobody out here going to games. Y'all say the stadium is empty. Well, is North Carolina Central Stadium empty? I've never heard that commentary, right? But yet, the great and illustrious Prairie View A&M University is out here feeling as if people don't support. Oh, that is not true. Oh, it's not true. People definitely support the Panthers, the purple and gold, right? But let's keep it going. Because, let's talk about Texas. Listen, that they fans don't support so much that they coach have to go out and say something about it. But yet, in these internet streets, in these internet and YouTube streets, from these people that talk facts but don't have actual observation or experience. Do you hear anything about Tennessee State? Oh, no, you don't. But they average 6,411 fans. 6,411 fans in attendance. And yes, Richard, we ain't even talking about them cooking the books. But listen, I went with their true number. Listen, these are the numbers that they provided. These are the numbers that they gave. So I'm working with their numbers. I'm working with their cooking. All right. I'm working with their cooking. But listen, what about Hampton University? Oh, the battle of the real HU. The battle of the real HU, but obviously nobody supports you. Listen, they only average 4,689 fans. Listen, we almost double them. But do you hear anything about the battle of the real? Do you ever hear anything about the battle of the real HU? Oh, no, you don't. No. And listen, people can say what they want to. Create your own. Hey, do what you do, but watch my shoes. You feel me? But I'm talking about you, king and queen, out here repeating and parroting foolishness as if it's true, as if it's facts. It ain't facts, but we ain't done yet. Let's talk. Let's keep talking facts. Oh, I know you've seen this G somewhere, and it's not in Green Bay. It's not in Georgia. It's from Louisiana. Oh, yes. The Eddie Robinsons themselves. Oh, Tony the Tiger and all of them. All the people that go down into the hole and they never come back up. Yes, I'm talking about all of them in North Louisiana. And listen, I'm from the area, so I know and I understand. But I wonder what their average has been over these last few years. Oh, don't tell me that it's 7,830. Now, you HBCU graduate, I need you to put in the chat and let me know right now, is 7,830 more or less than 8,107? And I'm using the low number. Is it more or is it less? Please, you tell me. Because you out here saying, ain't nobody supporting. Well, I guess ain't nobody supporting Grambling. I guess ain't nobody supporting Hampton. I guess ain't nobody supporting Tennessee State. I guess ain't nobody supporting North Carolina Central. I guess ain't nobody supporting. But I just want to know, is it more or is it less, you HBCU graduate? I know some of y'all didn't really do math when y'all, some of y'all ain't do math and the sciences and engineering, but y'all graduated from HBCU. I'm pretty sure you know addition and subtraction. Is it more or less? Is it more or less? Listen, but I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet because what about about this school that's so close to us? Third Ward Community College. What about Third Ward Community College? Because we would hear all this noise about this school. And I wonder if they average more or less fans than the Great Prairie View A&M University. And is that 7,505? Oh, is that what I see on the screen? Now, is 7,505 fans more or less than 8,418? I went with the high number because we beat them for so many years in a row now, I can use whatever number I want to use. Is it more or less? You tell me. You tell me if it's more or less. Because some of y'all out here still parroting foolishness. Y'all are trying to join the band school. I need y'all to please leave, all right? I need y'all to leave. Listen, don't take out that refund check at that band school. Listen, tell them that you are not going to be enrolling anymore because facts don't live here. It's only falsity. Now, hey, it's funny. Hey, you get a good laugh. You get a good laugh, but it ain't true. It ain't facts. I need you to understand. Is Texas Southern average more or less in attendance than the Great Prairie View? So I'm just pointing out a few schools to say, hey, what do you hear about them? Now, see, if I pick facts, people would say I'm being emotional. Oh, they say I'm being emotional because I'm speaking facts. Don't let people trick you and make you think, king or queen, that you can't come and speak facts. Because listen, y'all HBCU graduates need better comprehension skills. Y'all need better comprehension skills. Y'all need to understand that just because you speak facts don't mean that you settle. Oh, come on. Oh, listen, I need somebody to hear me in the back. Just because you speak facts don't mean that you're settled. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing, king, queen. Just because I say y'all lying when y'all say people ain't supporting, because y'all lying when y'all say that, don't mean that we settled though. But all I'm trying to say is 8,107 would place us as a top 40 FCS program. That's facts. I ain't being emotional. I'm just telling the truth. I ain't saying I want to be at number 40. I'm saying I want to be at number 1. But I'm also speaking facts. From actual observation, because see, I've observed it. I got actual observation. I've got actual experience. See, you in the chat, you got actual observation, actual experience, but y'all keep letting these internet trolls tell y'all something that ain't true. All these parrots just parroting stuff that they heard and they had no experience, but you taking it as true and then you rolling with it, which is crazy. But ain't no actual experience or observation. But listen, just because you speak facts don't mean that you settle. Oh, yes. We never mentioned Texas Southern attendance. Okay. Yeah, we definitely never mentioned Texas Southern attendance. Oh, and yes, they don't even get that number for homecoming. They cooking with heavy grease, Richard says. Heavy grease. But just because you speak facts don't mean that you settle. But listen, what do we mean? What do we mean by settle? To accept something that is not exactly what you want, but it is the best that is available. So I want you to understand. Just because you speak facts don't mean that you're settling. See, some of y'all thinking, man, I can't speak this truth because people gonna think that just because I'm speaking the truth, that means I'm okay with where we currently at. That is elementary understanding. That is elementary critical thinking. It's elementary. And y'all are HBCU graduates out here. Listen, that's foolishness. Because just because you speak facts don't mean that you have accepted something that is not exactly what you want, but is the best available. See, I don't believe that we have accessed yet the best that is available for PV Nation. Oh, I don't believe that. And listen, so we're going to talk about selling. Let's talk about selling because see, this is the problem. What is your narrative? Oh, yes, I'm talking to you. I'm at your doorstep right now. What is your story? What is your narrative? See, the problem is if you don't create your own story, if you don't create your own narrative, king or queen, somebody gonna create it for you. Oh, yes, somebody will create it for you. And right now, the band school has created it for you. Scotty and the Parrots have created a narrative for you. And you've accepted the narrative, which is crazy. Don't make no sense. You've accepted the narrative. You've accepted the foolishness as if it's true. Instead of just enjoying it as the show that it is, instead of enjoying it as the banter that it is, you have accepted it as if it is true, as if it is reality, when you know that he don't know what he's talking about because he ain't even been to PV. He haven't observed or had experience. All these other internet trolls ain't observed or had experience, but you're going to let them tell you. You're going to try to let them tell me that we don't support. Oh, no, that is not true. But even though we do support, we are not settled. But the problem is you have no narrative. You have no story. You do not have a story. You do not have a narrative. And so, yes, the great and illustrious Prairie View A&M University, if you want for internet trolls to not be able to control a narrative about you anymore, you got to create your own story. You got to make your own narrative. And you got to put that out. And you got to run with that. But if you don't be surprised that half of your alumni are speaking like everybody. Oh, who is the everybody? Everybody is on the opposite side of the verses. And see, they have joined up with the everybody because you haven't created a narrative. Because you haven't created a story for yourself. So they just running with everything else. So they out here screaming 12 as if they talking about the disciples. They out here screaming 12 as if they talking about the tribes of Israel. They screaming 12 like they talking about kingdom. Because you ain't started your own story and your own narrative. You ain't. Because I'm going to tell you, listen, I know of a place called Buc-ee's. Oh, yes, I do. And I know you do too. I know of a place called Buc-ee's. And I can promise you on the weekend, Friday through Sunday, you will see that same Buc-ee's. Oh, yes, you will. When a Texas A&M game is transpiring, which is 45 minutes from Prairie View A&M University, that you will see that Buc-ee's will be full all weekend long. And you know why? Because people are leaving and driving from places like a Houston, Texas, to go to Texas A&M for a game. Oh, yes, they are. So don't tell me that people won't drive to Prairie View. Oh, you are lying to yourself, and I don't believe you. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. It's not true. People would definitely drive to Prairie View because they drive by Prairie View. Somebody don't understand. See, the 12th man at Texas A&M drives past Prairie View to go to Bryan College Station on the weekend for games. And you can't tell me that 4, maybe this year, because it's 12 games, 5 games out of the year, that people will not come to. We're not talking about every weekend. We're not talking about every weekend that we're expecting the students to stay home because it's a commuter school. No, we are not. Listen, that is a horrible excuse. It's a bad excuse. I'm sorry. That is unacceptable. You can't tell me that students can't stay 4 weekends out of the 17 in a semester. Come on. Are you serious? Is that really the excuse? You telling me that 4 of the weekends that people can't drive from a Houston or a Dallas or a Austin or a San Antonio? You are tripping. People do it all the time. Matter of fact, they do it 7 times a weekend, and it's called them going to Bryan College Station, okay? And you know this to be true. You do. If you know actual observation and experience because you have actual observation and experience because you understand about PV Nation and not these parrots that's all around here, then you know what I'm saying is true. People definitely will go. Oh, they definitely would go. And listen, people talking about where's Houston in the terms of Prairie View, and they using Third Ward Community College as that marker. Listen, Third Ward Community College is 50 minutes away from other stuff in Houston. See, people don't understand Houston in the first place. Everything is far in Houston. I tell my mama, everything in Houston is 45 minutes away. Everything in Houston. Okay? Houston is a city full of suburbs. Katy and Spring and Cypress and Humble and Atascocita and Sugar Land and Missouri City. Like, what are y'all talking about? This is a city full of suburbs, and everything is far from everybody. And let's not talk about in the morning between 7 and 9 or in the evening between 4 and 6:30, because you already know that traffic adds an extra 15 to 30 minutes on whatever you thought you was going. It's the facts, right? We're talking facts tonight, right? We're talking facts. Some people don't even know about Houston. But listen, they talking about, and listen, I love my people. Hey, but listen, I'm gonna have to disagree with you right now because I don't know what city y'all been in for the last 10 years, but Houston is not a regular city no more. Okay. Waller County is not regular no more. Listen, Prairie View is not out in the middle of nowhere anymore. Oh no. Maybe 20 years ago, you could say that. But now, in the next 5 to 10 years, Prairie View is gonna be in the middle of everything. So I don't know what you're talking about. Because if I would say, if you want to drive from Cypress, how far are you? Oh, you are only 21 minutes away. Oh, come on. Somebody follow me right now. Somebody follow me. I know you'll follow me. If you're coming from Cypress area, you're only 21 minutes away. You're only 21 minutes away? Yes, and we're not talking Hockley. Oh, no, we're not talking about Hockley. We're not talking about Magnolia, Pinehurst. We're talking about Cypress, Texas, which is huge. But what about Katy? And first of all, Katy is a big area. Oh yes, Katy is a big area. I have people call me all the time from out of the state, and they say I have heard about Katy, and Katy is huge. But if you drive from Katy, just this point, we talk about Katy Mills Mall. We just use Katy Mills Mall for all y'all that know. You are 31 minutes if you're jumping on 99. But if you say, hey, listen, I ain't trying to pay no tolls, and I want to go, I want to take the scenic route. You're 42 minutes away. And everything in Houston is 45 minutes away. Listen, if you drive from Katy Mills Mall to downtown, it's going to take you 40 minutes. So listen, to go to Prairie View ain't no different than going to the Galleria. Stop talking crazy. Y'all tripping. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. But what if you coming from Spring? If you coming from Spring, it costs you 39 minutes. 39 minutes. So, but you can't tell me that people who drive from Spring downtown, which would take them 31 minutes, and listen, if they're coming down 45 during the day, that can always take longer because we all know about 45. We all know about 45. I hate 45. I hate it. It's horrible. You hate it too. But them same people, you telling me if they wasn't willing that they couldn't drive the extra 8 minutes to go to Prairie View? Y'all are tripping. No, y'all are not telling the truth. Because listen, let me talk. Do you understand that Fair? See, this is Cypress Fairbanks. Oh, yes, it is. And see, Fairbanks is even closer than Cypress. Has 114,881 students. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, this is a huge ISD. And so if we're talking about all these kids, how many parents do you think live in Cypress? Oh, how many live in Fair ISD? This is just the students we're talking about right now. I'm trying to I'm expanding your mind right now. Tomball ISD, which is also close to Prairie View. And listen, it's expanding and more homes are being built in the area. And it's driving distance you can go there very quickly. Ain't nothing in your way. Ain't no traffic you got to deal with. 18,294 students in Tomball ISD. And can you imagine how many parents then live in the area? How many live in the ISD? See, that's more than your stadium holds in 15,000. But what about Katy ISD? 88,693 students. We're not talking about the parents yet. We're just talking about the students in Katy, Cinco Ranch, and Pado, and Morton Ranch, and Seven Lakes. We're just talking about the ISD right now. 88,693. This is just students who also have parents. This is not even talking about the other people that live in the area, by the way. Right? We're just looking at ISDs right now. But let's talk about Waller County because, see, that's where Prairie View resides. For all y'all that don't know, Prairie View is inside Waller County. And how many live in Waller County? 56,794. That is more than 3 times the amount of people in your stadium. Oh, you don't even have to go all the way to Cypress if you don't want to. You can say, hey, this is a Waller County day. 56,794 people live in Waller County. And listen, out there ain't no traffic to get to Prairie View. Oh, no, it is a straight shot. You ain't got to deal with nothing in your way. You ain't even coming from Cypress. You ain't coming from Houston. Oh, it's a straight shot. You might say, well, how many African Americans live in Houston proper? The city of Houston. No, we're not talking about Sugarland. I'm not even dealing with Missouri City. I'm not even dealing with Pearland, where all the black folks love to run to. 528,145. Oh, this is the African Americans. And listen, they ain't going to TSU games. They don't like going to see community colleges play. Why would they go to a D2 game? So listen, you can just market to your own people. 528,145. Oh, yes. Oh, Tony, yes. All these ISDs around. And where's your student tickets? Oh, come on. Somebody say something. Somebody say something in the chat right now. Because see, y'all think that because we speak facts that we settle. Oh, no, we don't settle. But we tell the truth. And but not just that. What is your enrollment? How many undergraduate students do you have? And graduate students do you have? Oh, well, you have 9,400. 9,400 students. You tell me you got 9,400 students? 9,400 students? Current students? And your stadium only fits 15,000? Oh, don't listen. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about not averaging more people, because the question really is not about the people. The people are there. And listen, last but not least, how many alumni do you have? You have more than 80,000? More than 80,000? You have more alumni than people that live in Waller County, which is more than 3 times the amount of people for your stadium. You got 80,000 plus alum, and you telling me that ain't nobody willing to go to the... Oh, no. Listen, I do not believe you. You need more people, okay? I don't believe you. You need more people. The question is, have you even tried to market? Somebody said in the chat, let's say it together one time. Have you even tried to market? Just 6 words. Y'all type that in the chat. Type that in the chat for me. Have y'all even tried to market? Because everybody's saying, listen, people not going to be willing to drive. People not going to stay at the campus. But you are, I want y'all to understand something that don't make absolute no sense. You have over 8,000 people on average attending your games, and your sorry self hasn't even done any real marketing. I need y'all to understand that. I really need y'all to grasp that right now. You got people attending. You do have supporters, over 8,000 on average, and you not even marketing. Not marketing nothing. You're not going to the ISDs and saying, listen, on this day nobody gonna come to Valley game. Listen, we're gonna have all the ISDs come for free, because see, our man Marcus said you can't even give away tickets. Well, the problem, Marcus, is you have no facts. You have no actual observation or experience, because if you did, you would know that Prairie ain't even tried to give away tickets. Oh, no, they haven't. No, they have not. They have not even given away tickets to the ISDs. So the real reality is we don't even know. You ain't observed it. I ain't observed it. We ain't experienced it. You ain't experienced it, because they ain't even tried to do it yet. But I can almost bet out of 100, hold on. Let me go back. Out of 114,000, are you telling me that you can't get 3,000 of those people to come to a game for free? And do you understand that a lot of them people can't come there by themselves? Oh, they have to come with somebody, big brother or big sister or their mother or their father or both. You telling me 3,000 people from Cy-Fair won't drive 20 minutes to a free game on a college campus that they can check out? You're lying. You telling me that if you go to Katy ISD, you tell me you go to Pado and Morton Ranch, and you give out free tickets to 1,000 people at each school. You just do a raffle and give out 1,000 tickets to students at each school. You telling me that you ain't gonna have a good turnout rate of those 2,000 that got tickets. And listen, somebody got to bring them. Most of them ain't going to come by themselves. Am I speaking facts? I'm speaking facts right now. Some of them got a little brother or a little sister that the dad gonna have to bring with them, and he gonna have to buy a ticket for them. But see, the problem with that is also, what do you have set up for your tickets for families? Oh, you don't have anything. Oh, no, you have nothing. You have nothing. What do you have for those individuals who have a free ticket and they're coming with themselves as a husband or as a father, but yet they have a young boy who also they're going to bring because the mama say, hey, you got to take him too. Do you have a ticket just for him? Just a child ticket for that individual so they don't have to spend a crazy amount of money. Oh, you don't have that. So you are averaging 8,000 plus people and you ain't did not no you ain't did name mark, you ain't did no marketing. How many social media ads have you bought? I don't see you come across the screen at all. But you trying to tell, you got people already to support. I don't want to hear that no more. That's a lie. That's crazy, right? Because you averaging over 8,000 people and you ain't even tried to get other people to come. Do y'all think this is exclusive or something? Like, y'all think this is an exclusive club? Like, well, we gonna go and we just want to sit here and have nobody around us? Like, is that the thing? Is that what this is? Because like, we done with that. That's, you can weigh that by. So all I'm saying is, have you even marketed? Have you even marketed? And listen, you can't tell me, you cannot convince me. And see, I use a low number for y'all because I'm trying to be nice. Because this is not the goal. See, I won't be satisfied. See, y'all think I'm speaking facts. That means I settle. No, I'm not going to be settled until we average so many people, they have to go put them extra 15,000 seats in the stadium and increase it to the 30,000 that it should be. That's when I'm gonna be okay, right? But I'm gonna just use this number because see, if we average 10,000 fans, we would be in the top 25 FCS attendance. That's the reality, right? So I'm just using 10,000 as a number. You telling me you can't get 3,000 students to a game and 5,000 alumni and 2,000 people from the community every game? You telling me that's impossible? You already averaging 8,000 on average. You telling me you can't find 2,000 more people? Nah, I don't believe that. Are you trying to tell me that you can't get 4,000 students to come and 3,000 alum and 3,000 community members? That's just 10,000. You telling me you can't do? Are you really trying to tell me you can't do that? Nah, you be lying. You already average over 8,000. That's only 2,000 decrease on average. It's only a 2,000 increase because you already averaging over 8,000 people per game. No, you can't. You can't convince me that. You can't convince me. The reality is, you ain't even marketed to nobody. That's the facts. I mean, I'm just telling you what it is. That's the facts. You ain't did that. You ain't did nothing. So, but you probably don't even expect no results, right? But listen, we done with that. Why not PV? Why not PV? Why not PV? I need y'all to write that in chat. Why not PV? Why not PV? Hey, Scotty only heard the end of the sermon. All right, listen, he gonna be here for the appeal though. The appeal is coming. The appeal is coming. Y'all just gotta let the spirit work on people, right? You know what I'm saying? Don't listen. Let the spirit work on him. He came at the end of the sermon. Listen, I need you to write why not PV in the chat. Why not PV? See, that's the moniker. That's the reality. Why not PV? And listen, why not PV is not a question, so I don't need you to answer anything. I'm just letting you know. Why not PV is not a question. So all the everybody's, I don't need you to answer anything. It is not a question. It is a statement. Why not PV? Why not PV? See, why not PV means that we believe that we can average 15,000 fans. Why not PV means that if we go to Cy-Fair ISD, we already know that students are going to try to hurry up and get to the game. Why not PV means that we know when we go out to try to get sponsors, they're going to be throwing money at us because they say they see the value in the alumni that we have and in our student base. See, when you know and when you consider that you can do great things, you will stop shooting low. And see, I'm trying to help you, King and Queen, so y'all stop doing that foolishness. Why not PV? Why not PV? But see, listen, somebody said, and the game is at PV, we're going to pay all expenses in the 5-star hotel and flights to the game and field pass. See, Scotty's here, but see, Scotty has said something. See, I'm happy Scotty's here because Scotty has said something. I want to remind y'all what Scotty said.
But before I go, hey, man, SWAC championship at Panther Stadium this year. That's all I'm saying.
I'll tell you this. I'll make this bet with you right now. If the SWAC championship is at your stadium, I will be there. I'll be there.
Oh, Scotty said if the SWAC championship is at Panther Stadium, he's going to be there. And he's in the chat right now, so he can let you know if he's going to hold to that truth. Oh, because listen, he said if it's at Panther Stadium, he's going to be there. And see, I told you earlier that $100 that we're going to win, I was like, man, I was going to take my wife out. But I was like, listen, instead of taking my wife out, I'm going to put that $100 to a better cause. Oh, yes, I am. I'm going to put that $100 to a better cause. And so we're going to use Scotty money as the first donation on Why Not PV. Listen, because we got some merch dropping. Oh, we got some merch dropping. Oh, yes, we do. Because, see, we are not gonna keep acting like we average. Oh, I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all are tripping. See, I don't know what y'all talking about. You averaging 8,000 people and you ain't even marketing to nobody. See, why not PV? Oh yes. Oh, let me give you a close up though, because see, y'all think we out here playing. Before the spring game, we about to drop some merch. Why not PV? But I want you to focus on the back as it says, not only 2024 SWAC champions. Oh yes, and we putting the shirt out in the springtime. Why we need to wait for the fall when we know what's going to happen? That makes no sense. Why am I waiting for I know what's going to happen? Why am I waiting when I know it's going to happen? 2024 SWAC champs. And not just that, it says December 7th, 2024 in Prairie View, Texas. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. Because the SWAC championship game is going to be in Prairie View, Texas. Oh, yes, we are dropping some exclusive merch so that everybody can know and get it in their mind and understand that this is not the PV of old. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, no, it's not. Listen, why not PV? And it's not a question. It's a statement. So if you hear these parrots out here trying to answer, you can already know that you can just ignore them because they obviously don't have comprehension skills, because this is not a question. It is a statement. Why not PV? Oh, we talking heavy. Oh, we talking heavy. And you might say, Lionel, how is it that you're writing these big checks? Oh, but I went to the bank. Oh, I went to the bank of the great and illustrious Prairie View University, 1,000 University Drive. Oh, yes, I did. Oh, yes, I did. And I got me a big check. Oh, yes, I did. I got a big check. So listen, I can write big checks. As a matter of fact, it looks like it says the address on here and the name on here is for PV Nation. Oh, yes. So it looks like it says, any coach, you want to talk heavy? We got the big check for you. Oh, yes, we do. Oh, any alumni, you want to talk heavy? We got the big check for you. Oh, yes, we do. Oh, listen, if you're a coach and you want to talk heavy, we got the big check. You a staff member? Oh, you work with the training staff? You can write big checks. Listen, we got big checks over here at PV. Why not PV? And like I said, we dropping merch. Where we get the money for the merch? Oh, we got big checks to get the money for the merch. It's a fresh check from the bank of Prairie View. It's a fresh check. We writing big checks all 2024 and beyond. Oh yeah. Oh yes, we are, right? Oh, we're gonna easily blow through averaging 10,000 fans this year. Like that's nothing. Big checks. Talk heavy. Because listen, they might want Southern. They might want Grambling. They might want Alcorn. They might want FAMU. They might want Jackson State. But we who they got though. So deal with it. It's not my problem. Listen, y'all go cry together. Cry together. Y'all go cry together. It's not our problem. Why not PV? Listen, but before we close though, oh yeah, you can book it. We can definitely book it. Please listen. I know you the receipt king. Please save it. I got the check for you. We gonna use that $100 to put it toward a good cause. We get this merch dropped. Listen, first and foremost, right? First and foremost, if you aren't everybody, then you need to exit stage left. Oh, we not dealing with. Listen, it's why not PV? Why not PV? So if you one of these everybody's, because it's PV versus everybody, and I don't think y'all understand what that means. That's everybody. So if you're an everybody, you can exit stage left. Oh, if you are someone who brings no energy. Oh, if you one of them alum that like to sit down at the game as if you at a theater. Oh, listen, you can exit stage left. Why not? That's what we own. Why not PV? Listen, if you are not talking about why not PV, if you ain't writing no big checks, then listen, we're gonna close your account down. And you will no longer have access because it's why not PV. You can't have access to the bank if you ain't writing no checks. Listen, you need to be using your money. That's how we make money. We make money when you make money. And if you ain't writing no big checks, that ain't helping us at all. So I need you to write some big checks. If you are someone that says, Lionel, why are you responding? Lionel, why are you responding to Scotty? Why are you responding to Scotty? Be quiet. Be quiet. You the problem. You the problem. If you one of them scared alumni, you can exit stage left. Right. Go over there with the everybody's. All right. Go over there. Because we write big checks. If you are a parroter of nonsense, if you are here talking about ain't nobody supporting when they don't make no sense, you can exit stage left. Because that's foolishness. We just talked about facts. We already proved the facts. Okay. And listen, oh, this is a big one. Oh, this is a big one. This is a huge one. Oh, if you are okay with mediocrity, if you are okay with the fact that you got people coming to your games and you ain't marketed to nobody, if you want to be at the game sitting and ain't nobody around you, if you ain't called no ISD, if you ain't reached out to no black churches, if you ain't got no family package, if you think we supposed to lose to HCU because it's a white you need to be on the first person on the line, exit stage left. If you think we supposed to lose to Abilene Christian or HCU, you might not even be able to get back here. There may be no fixing to that. You might get your black card revoked with your exiting stage left. Okay, we might take your black card too because that's just straight foolishness. All right, that makes no sense. How somebody gonna tell me that we supposed to lose to HCU and we just beat them like 3 years ago? You know how much sense that don't make? Yeah, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all act like you ain't graduated from HBCU. But if you're okay with mediocrity, you're on the first line to exit stage left. If you're not talking about why not PV, then listen, it's time. It's time. If you ain't talking about why not PV, it's time for you to get on out of there, right? It's time for you to get on out of there. If you ain't talking about why not PV, listen, if you ain't talking about why not PV, it's time to get up out of there. Like, why are you even here? Why are you here then? Why are you here? You know what I'm saying? Look, I got my camera messing up. Let me fix this. Let me fix this. Listen, I got my camera messing up. Out here with this mediocrity. Out here with this foolishness. Out here parroting at third world community college education. Stop it. Stop it. Why not? Just drop it in the chat one more time for me. Just drop it in the chat one more time for me. Why not PV? Why not PV? Why not? Why not? Listen, we're not playing no games. Y'all think I'm joking. Some of y'all, I feel like some of y'all think I'm joking. I think y'all think I'm playing. I'm so serious. Listen, I ain't get this check for no reason. We write big checks. All 2024. And if you ain't write no checks, please proceed to the Bank of Prairie View A&M University and close your account down. Just close it down right now. Just go and close it down. We don't need you. We don't need you. Listen, we're getting it together. The merch gonna drop before the spring game. Getting ready to drop before the spring game. All right. Listen, y'all see it? Up front and personal. Why? Take a screenshot. Let me Isaiah, I gotta get you out the way. Listen, why not PV? 2024 swag champs. And listen, December 7th, 2024 in Prairie View Tech. That's where the game gonna take place at. That's why it's there. Because the swag championship is gonna be in Prairie View, Texas. That's what the game gonna be. That's what the game gonna be. Anyway, call lines open. If y'all want to call in, listen, 346-248-7799. We're about to close it off. But listen, I done gave y'all facts today. We done talked about facts and we talked about settling. And just because we speak facts, don't mean we settling. Just because we speak facts don't mean we settling. We not settling at all. I ain't got no settling in my bones. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't got no settling in my bones. Listen, it's all about going up higher. It's all about growth. It's all about execution. But King, Queen, you ain't gonna get nowhere if you don't believe you can't get nowhere. You ain't going nowhere if you already defeated before you started. And that's why you ain't tried nothing. That's probably why you ain't tried nothing. Because y'all think y'all gonna be putting ads out here and ain't nobody gonna come. Y'all think y'all gonna go to these ISDs and these kids ain't gonna come out to the games. That's why you ain't tried nothing. Because y'all already defeated in y'all mind. But you are already averaging over 8,000 people per game. And you ain't even did nothing yet. You ain't even tried nothing yet. Like, at least try something. My thing is like, bro, just try something. Try something. Just try something. Just try it. All right. Listen, well, we ain't got nobody call in, but listen, I appreciate y'all for jumping on, man. You know what I mean? Appreciate you, Script, for coming through. Jimmy, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming through. Obadiah, hey, listen, I know you're a big check writer. Obadiah's a big check writer. All we do is write big checks over here. Write no small checks. Listen, if you writing small checks, listen, please kick them out the alumni group immediately. Put them in a small check writing group. Right? We're gonna have a big check writing group. We're gonna have a small check writing group, right? That's what we're gonna have. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, Ty, appreciate you for coming through. Why not PV? Jared, hey, listen, we're a better school. Let them just let them know. Just let them know. So I appreciate y'all, man, for coming and checking us out. Listen, again, tomorrow, all right, tomorrow, we got the basketball season review with my guys from KPV UTV. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Dorian and Mr. Khalid, right? You know what I'm saying? They've been doing big things on campus with the students, man, with the sports report. So we got them coming on to do a basketball season review. And on Tuesday, right, we got that bad man, Jerome Howard, right? 3-time SWAC, all SWAC player. 2-time All-American. Defensive player of the year, bro. Like, all things. We got him coming on Tuesday. So make sure y'all check in. It's not working. Hold on, let me see if I can get it straight. Say the call in not working. Let's see. All right. Try it now. See if it come through now. Let's see. Hey, Scotty, check your Facebook. Hey, listen, I ain't got my call-in stuff yet working out as it's supposed to be, but I'm getting it together. I'm getting it together. Check your Facebook though. All right. Anybody else? Great show. Get those. Listen, get the subscriptions up. Get the subscriptions up, man. Get the subscriptions up. See, and this is why y'all embarrassing us in front of the company. Because I told y'all to call in the last 3 times we had a show, and y'all ain't want to call in so I could check my stuff out. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
Am I live?
What's going on? Yes, sir. You live. Hey, y'all let me know if y'all can hear him live. All right, go ahead, Scott. You good? Hello?
Yo,
you live. Go ahead.
yo,
Said it's stupid. What's going on, Scott?
yo.
What's good? You can't hear me? If you hate PV, hit the like button. That's hilarious. Yeah, I think he couldn't hear me. I think he couldn't hear me. Yeah, we can hear you live, Scotty. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Oh, I can't hear you though.
You can't hear me.
If you can hear me, I can't hear you.
I can hear you. I don't know why you can't hear me. It's crazy.
See, this that PV stuff I'm talking about. If you can't hear me, it's that PV stuff. Big check writers, broken call lines, broken attendance, broken merch, all that. It's all broke.
We're gonna take the check and write a check and get these call lines together. You know what I'm saying? That's the next check we write. You feel me? No, but go ahead. I can hear, the people can hear you.
That's all I got. I can't hear you, Lionel. So, but it has been a great show though. It's been absolutely.
Let me see. Let me just put you on speakerphone. All right, there we go. You seeing the pattern?
Yeah, I'm seeing the pattern.
Okay.
Now let me tell you this. This has probably been one of the most entertaining shows I've watched. It was pretty funny. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really chuckle a lot at people's shows. This has been very entertaining. I can't lie. Especially the big check. That made me laugh. I ain't gonna lie. But when you drop them shirts, I'm order number 1. And I'm gonna pay for it too. Because I'm gonna put that on my back wall. Every game y'all lose, I'm gonna point at that shirt. You're supposed to be 20.
Scotty ain't gonna be pointing for a long time, y'all. That mean we gotta pray that man fingers keep working.
You know your schedule is pretty tough this year. You got some big games.
We start off with Texas Southern and we end with Andrew Biden and Alabama State. That's like
that's a loss. We can put that down right there.
Andrew Biden ain't even snip. Andrew Biden and Alabama State are a match made in heaven because neither one of them has done nothing to us in years.
It's a loss.
Years.
If it wasn't for Andrew's shoulders, he would have beat you last year.
Listen, it's okay. Listen, hey man, listen. I ain't gotta tell the people, you know what I'm saying, when you let me know, hey man, you know what, I was wrong. I ain't even gonna tell them. I ain't even gonna tell them. You know what I mean?
It's nothing to tell. I've never listened. I love it. I love the energy. I've never seen people who are back-to-back losers. Back-to-back losers caught a shot in year 3. That's different.
Hey, listen.
That's different.
See, that's the problem. People act like they don't know somebody named Michael Jordan. Somebody acts like they ain't never heard of the Detroit Pistons and Michael Jordan. Now, I want you listen.
That wasn't in the finals. That was in the conference.
Hey, listen.
He didn't go to the championship game and lose.
Hey, if you can interpret 12, I can interpret that. Hey, this is gonna be in the finals. Hey, listen. I'm gonna make my shot. I'm gonna take my shot. Listen, Michael Jordan. It took him a second to get over the Pistons, but once he got over, y'all let me know what happened. How many? Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying, Scotty. Hey, listen, but listen, it's okay. It's okay because we're gonna have a special room for you and all the parents when y'all come down. You know what I'm saying, for the SWAC championship game. We got you. We're gonna take care of you.
Okay, big check, right? I need a big suite with big chairs. Okay, that's what I want. I want to get the full PV experience. Because I know y'all gonna lose. I ain't to worry about that. That comes with the PV experience. Yeah, a loss comes with the PV experience. All I'm saying is I need to get the full grasp of what PV is when I touch down. That is not in Houston in the middle of nowhere.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. All you gotta do is rewind back and realize. Listen, there's literally 800,000 people within 20 to 30 minute drive of Prairie View, right? So that whole in the middle of nowhere don't even matter. There's a whole bunch of people right down the street. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me and Barry talking about it. We chopping it up. We gonna make sure it happens. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This has been a hell of a show. I really
appreciate you.
It. I really had a good time, man. You definitely need to get some more supporters, some PV supporters over here, so y'all can have a little oasis away from all the, all the other stuff that's going on. But this has been entertaining, man. You keep doing your thing, bro.
I appreciate you.
The call line, hit me up after the show. I got you.
Yeah, I appreciate you for that too. Yeah, I got you. All right. Hey, man, listen. If y'all run us up to 1,000, then that's just, Scotty already gonna buy a shirt himself. So that's just like, that's a couple free shirts. That's a couple free shirts we can give out to PV Nation. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna run us up to 1,000 so we can get these free shirts. Cause that's just free money. He just giving away money now at this point. You know what I'm saying? He just giving away money. All right. And you ain't gonna accept free money. That's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Blessings just rain down. You know what I'm saying? They just rain down. You feel me? So, man, listen, we gonna get these call lines working for next time, though. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can call in and talk and talk y'all noise, write y'all big checks. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because that's all we do. You know what I'm saying? That's all we do. We just write big checks around here. But man, I really do appreciate y'all coming through. Yeah, Perry said you're gonna come through for the Southern game. That's an L. I mean, that's gonna be the Southern game is gonna be a massacre, y'all. Like, I'm ready. Let me just calm down. Let me just calm down. You know what I'm saying? Let me just calm down. But that Southern game gonna be a massacre. It's gonna be and listen, we gonna start it off right with Texas Southern going for 10 in a row, dime pieces. For dime piece? Listen, we got Whedon coming in with the dime piece. Like that. Listen, that you can do a whole bunch of stuff with that right there. I mean, Whedon coming in with the dime piece. I mean, that just is what it is. So anyway, man, we appreciate all y'all for jumping on and joining the show, man. Listen, it's going to be a massacre. It's going to be a massacre, bro. It's going to be a massacre. Like, straight up. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. But anyway, we getting it together, though, man. Y'all, listen, we're going to let y'all know when we get everything together. But listen, the merch is definitely... Let me just pull it up one more time for y'all so y'all know what it is. Because y'all know I'm not playing. I'm serious. Why not PV? Listen, we're going to send one to Coach Bubba. You know what I'm saying? We're going to send one to Fossilman. We're going to send one to Whedon. Send one to Coach Green. 80 Golf. Listen. Why not PV, man? Listen, until next time, man, I appreciate y'all for joining the show. Appreciate y'all for checking in. Listen, send this to somebody. Run us up to 1,000 so Scotty can run us our money. You got to run us up to 1,000 so Scotty can run us our money. That's 2 free t-shirts. That's 2 free shirts. All right. Till next time, man. I'll holler at y'all.